Hi, I'm Finn Currey and I live on Tamarind Mountain, the home of the Richmond Birdwing butterflies. The Richmond Birdwing butterfly is important because it is the second largest butterfly in Australia with the male wingspan stretching up to 12 centimeters and the female wingspan up to 14. And also because it is a threatened species and the food which the larvae feed on, which is only one food, is vulnerable.
Threats to the Richmond birdwing butterfly are fewer birdwing butterfly vines, which means less habitat for the larvae to feed on. There are fewer vines due to habitat loss caused by land clearing for housing and farming. The butterflies are also attracted and lay their eggs on the Dutchman's pipevine, but the leaves are poisonous to the larvae.
Here we've got an example of the Richmond birdwing's primary food source. Is the birdwing butterfly vine. Its scientific name is Aristolochia cavernosa. So in September to April, butterflies will come and they will lay their eggs on the underside of the small green leaves. Those yellow eggs are small and they go. Once they hatch, the caterpillar devours the leaf and then devours a little bit of the stem. So Judith, what have you been doing to help the vines and the butterfly?
Okay, we've had a program of planting as many birdwing vines as we can. We found that the idea of putting up trellises really helps. For some reason the vines like to jump up the trellis and they're going towards the light. And as you know, the female butterflies likes to lay the eggs on that young leaves, because then when the little caterpillars hatch out, that's what they eat. So we've planted in this little spot here at the Landcare Centre, we've probably planted about 15 vines 6 or so years ago, and every spring we do see lots and lots of caterpillars and eggs here. This is only one of our projects. We have our major project at the Shelf Road Birdwing Butterfly Project, where we built another trellis and planted a lot of vines on the trellis, but we also planted 500 vines all throughout the site. The site is 10 hectares. Originally it was an Energex project where they planted an offset, which means they have to plant trees for all the ones that they cut down to put up electricity poles. So that was a project. But also some of our other Landcare sites, we just plant wherever we can, just a few vines everywhere. So every site you go to, you might be able to see the butterflies there. The whole idea of Landcare doing this is to create the corridor. There's a great corridor of vines starting down at the Gold Coast and coming up towards Tamarind Mountain, going down through Skywalk, which is a fantastic place to go and have a look at. And then other people further down are trying to create that whole corridor to Brisbane. Poor old Brisbane hasn't had butterflies there for years. You might see one or two.
I've heard that in the 1800s, there were butterflies in the streets of Brisbane.
Yes. So what Landcare is doing is encouraging the community to plant more vines.
If you want to know, these are some actions you can take. You can join a conservation group like Landcare who plant vines. You can join the Richmond Birdwing Butterfly Conservation Network, or you can even try planting one at your house or school. Together we can save the Richmond Birdwing Butterfly.